Imagine the luxury of an in-ground pool, an instant playground for family fun, or an oasis for relief and relaxation. With Blue Wave in-ground pools, this backyard makeover can be yours for a fraction of typical costs. The key to the affordability is Blue Wave's innovative design. It simplifies the construction process, making it possible for you to install your own pool. In the next few minutes, you'll see what makes Blue Wave pools different, as well as the basic steps for in-ground pool construction. Welcome to the Blue Wave family. The in-ground pool collection combines the finest materials available to produce a pool of unsurpassed strength and corrosion resistance, not to mention ease of installation. Building your Blue Wave in-ground pool begins with layout preparation and ground excavation. Next comes material and plumbing assembly. Finally, the concrete is poured and the liner placed. Once the pool is filled, the completed job will literally sparkle. Now let's start by digging deeper into each of the steps. First, determine your pool's footprint. Lay out how the pool will fit in your location, keeping in mind septic tanks and property lot lines, and considering building codes and grade lines. Not only do you need to think about your pool's location, but also where your pool's filter, pump, and heater will be located. We call this area the equipment pad. Once you have determined your location, mark the pool's perimeters with spray paint. Also, mark the equipment pad area. Depending on the property, you may also need to create access to the pool by trimming trees or adjusting landscaping. Now that the location is set, you're ready to begin construction. Before the pool materials arrive, be sure that you have all the tools needed. You will likely already have many of the tools required. When the pool materials arrive, lay them out so that you can quickly identify what you need at the appropriate steps. Now that you've gathered your tools and the pool parts are laid out, it's time to start the excavation. This might be a challenge for the average homeowner due to the precision needed to ensure a perfect foundation. We recommend the use of a professional pool excavator for extra help. A pool excavation includes 3 levels: the panel shelf, which provides the 2-foot overdig, the shallow end of the pool, and the deep end of the pool. You will also need to excavate for the pool steps. The panel shelf must be 42 inches below the top of the pool. Make sure you don't dig too deeply. The panels need undisturbed ground to support them. Also, make sure the panel shelf is level all the way around the excavation. The key to a successful excavation is to be precise and to not overdig. With the excavation complete, start assembling the pool panels. It will be helpful to lay out the panels along the outside of the new excavation for quick access. To begin, roughly set up panels to form the shape of the pool. It is important to start the panel assembly in a corner. Once all the panels have been attached, secure the 5 bolts on each panel to lock into place. Once the panels have been put together, it's time to start the leveling process. Using your preferred method, make sure all panels are level before moving on to the next step of your in-ground pool installation. Once you are satisfied that the panels are level, begin prepping the pool for concrete. The 2 main drains need to be installed, as well as the additional plumbing for the skimmers. Finally, frame the shallow end and the hopper for concrete. With the prep work complete, it's time to pour the concrete. Again, for this step, we recommend using a professional concrete company to ensure the perfect foundation for your new pool. You may back up the concrete truck to the pool site, or you can use a wheelbarrow to transport the concrete. Start by pouring in the deep end hopper, then moving to the shallow end, followed by the collar. After the first round of concrete has hardened, you're ready to finish pouring concrete for the rest of the pool. Since this is the last step before you install the liner, it's very important to smooth out the concrete with the correct concrete floats. Now is the time to ensure your plumbing is complete and to install any electrical accessories. After all the plumbing and electrical work is done, fill in the pool's collar with gravel. Blue Wave recommends using pea gravel, which will not settle or shift once the pool deck is complete. You can add the gravel in several different ways. You may choose to use a truck with a pea gravel shooter, quickly filling the entire area around the pool. However, you may also use a wheelbarrow to transport the gravel from a gravel truck or from a load previously delivered. Now you may install the aluminum coping around the top of the panels. The coping will be used to hold the liner into place. Due to the design of the pool, the coping is quick and easy to install. Now you're ready to install the pool deck. Once the pool deck is complete, install the liner. The liner is heavy and may require extra people to move and lay out. Before positioning the liner, make sure the pool is vacuumed and completely clean. We also suggest using wall foam around the pool before installing your liner. Placing your liner on a warm day will help ensure that it can be smoothed out more easily. Follow the directions on the liner box to position the liner correctly. Begin by unwrapping the liner along the length of the pool. Then start to install it into the coping. Once the entire liner is placed, use the professional vacuums to create a tight seal. You can now begin to fill in your new Blue Wave in-ground pool with water. You have two options. You can use a garden hose or a much faster option, a water truck. Remember, strong forces of water should not hit the liner directly. Always start out with a light stream of water to fill the bottom of the pool first. Once the pool is mostly filled, install the safety float line and add chemicals to balance the water levels. Your new Blue Wave in-ground pool is now ready for you and your family to enjoy. Since Blue Wave's in-ground pool collection combines the finest materials available to produce a pool of unsurpassed strength and corrosion resistance, you and your family will have a lifetime of fun and relaxation.